In the last class, we were done the chapter 5. We're done with the chapter number 5, Whisk to Software. Now we are going to do the question and answers of that chapter. So everybody should take out their notebook, please. Everybody open the notebook. We are going to start our questions and their answers. You just have to write the question and then you have to write the answer. Once everybody is ready, then we will start the question and answers. So let's begin the question number 1. The question number 1 is coming on the screen. The first question is define software. Before starting that question or writing that question, write the name of the chapter at the top of the page. Along with it, write the date on the left topmost corner. Write the date on the left topmost corner. What is the date today? It's a 10th February. Let me write the date here for you so that you will write it in the book, notebook. Okay. So today is 10th Feb. So I write the date at the leftmost corner. So this is the date today. And everybody should write the name of the chapter on the top of the page and write the date on the left topmost corner. Then start writing the question number 1. The first question is saying that define software. Define software. So this is the question number 1. So those students who join the class right now, we are doing the question and answer session. We are doing the question and answer session. Everybody took out their notebooks and write the answers in their notebook. The question number 1 is there. One. The answer of question number 1 is software is an organized set of instruction that tells a computer what to do and how to do it. If you see in this answer is telling that software is organized. Organized means in a sequence, in a order. So it's an organized set of instruction. The reverse of organized is unorganized. It is opposite or reverse of a organized. So organized and unorganized are two different things. They are opposite to each other. Software is an organized set of instructions which tells computer. So software tells computer what to do and how to do it, and it contains the organized set of instructions. There are instructions set in a organized way, set in a sequence. So this is the answer for the question number 1. The question number 1 is define software. The question number 1 is define software. So those students who join the class late, they are requested to write the name of the chapter at the top of the page, and they can write the date at the left topmost corner. So this is the answer number 1 for the question. Everybody should write it. Take your time to write it. Try to write it without the mistake. Try to write it without the mistake. Everybody is seeing the screen now? Everybody see the screen?
Yes, sir, I
Yes,
see
sir.
it.
Yes, sir, I see and I finish.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's good, Albert. Okay, Muhammad. Muhammad and Albara is done. That's good. Once you guys are done with the question, just raise the hand in the Zoom and I will understand that you are done with the question. So, 11 students are done with the question number 1. Then now the question number 2 is coming on the screen. The question number 2 is telling us that what is the difference between system software and the application software? This is the question number 2. Everybody should write the question number 2 in their notebook, please. And question number 2 is asking what is the difference between the system software and application software? So we can write the definition or the things related to system and application software. In this way, the difference would be clear. Everybody should write the question number 2 and after that I will show you the answer for that question number 2. Yes, Ayad. Now the answer of the question number 2 is on the screen. The answer of question number 2 is system software is used to control, manage, and integrate the functioning of different parts of the computer. And application software in return or in opposite, application software consists of programs used to perform a specific task. So there are two things. If you see in that, there are two things. The first thing is a system software. What does system software do? It is used to control, manage, and integrate the functioning of the different parts of the computer. The second thing is application software. Application software consists of programs used to perform specific tasks. So this is the explanation of both the things. And both these things are mentioning the difference among them. Application software are the software just they are used to perform some specific one or two or three four tasks, some specific tasks. They are not general purpose, they are specific purpose. And system software is used to control, manage, and integrate. So basically, system software is used to control the hardware, and application software is used to perform some specific task according to your requirement. The answer of question number 2 is on the screen. You guys can take your time and write it without the mistake. Try to write it without the mistake. Okay, sure, sure. Alvaro Dori, yes, yes, you can write it like that. So many students finished it. Umar Muhammad, Muhammad Hussain, Jibrail, okay. Ghazir Muhammad, you all guys finished the question number 2. That's great. Everybody try to write it without the mistake. The names which I took, all these students are done with the question number 2. Because on the next page, we are going to the question number 3. And question number 3 will not give the preview of question 1 and 2. That's good, Saleh. Tafin Zaman, Ahmadullah Maiman, and Saleh also. This also finished it. That's great. Okay, Mazen Mohammed. Okay, try to finish it in a time. Okay, Amin Mazen. Yes, but after one or two classes. Ayan, that's great. Alvaradori is done. That's good. That's good, Ryan. Fadi Mohammed also done these questions. Okay, that's great. Amin Mazen, you can write it on any notebook or any pages. You can write it on any pages. Because after writing it, you have to send me these questions in the form of picture in mail. When the questions are done, everybody have to send these questions in the form of picture. Okay, so shall we move towards the question number three? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
didn't
Go to
finish.
question three.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
didn't finish.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. I
sir.
finished.
Okay, take your time and finish it.
Line.
Take your time to do it. Okay. Those who are writing, they can just also send the message. So only one student is writing because only one student is sending me the message in the chat that he is writing. Okay. So we are waiting for 30 more seconds so that you will finish it. So we are moving towards the question number three. The question number three is on the screen. The question number three is saying that which software would you use to design a brochure? Which software would you use to design a brochure? Which software would you use to design a brochure? In brochure, we know there is text, means font, alphabets or letters are there, and there are some kind of pictures in there. So we have to use such a software which gives us ability to add text and picture at a one place. So the name of the software is desktop publishing software. So I would use desktop publishing software to design a brochure as it enable us to combine text and graphics in a single document. So if you see, technically the answer is based on the one word. Okay, and the software name is desktop publishing software. Desktop publishing software. I would use desktop publishing software to design a brochure. Why? Because it enables us. Because it enables us to combine. Combine means joining or adding. So combine, join, or add text and graphics in a single document. Graphics means picture or images. Okay. In the context of making brochures, graphics are considered as images. Now, this software allows us the ability to add the text and the graphics in a single document. Add the text and the graphics in a single document. Add the text and the graphics in a single document. So, which software provide us the ability to add text and graphics? Means adding the alphabets and numbers including the pictures. Technical name of picture is images, and overall videos and pictures comes under the category of graphics. So graphics in a single document, text and graphics in a single document. This product is done by the desktop publishing software. So question number 3 is telling about that which software would you use to design a brochure? Which software would you use to design a brochure? So we will use the Desktop publishing software. Everybody should write this in the notebook and try to write it. Try to write it without the mistake. Try to write it without the mistake. Take your time and try to write it without the mistake. That's good, Ahmed Mabruk. Okay. Rasir Mohammed also done. That's good. Al Baradori is done. That's great. Fahadani, Abdul Rahman Hussain. Good. You guys are doing great. Everybody should try to write it without the mistake. Take your time and write it without the mistake. Ahmadullah Maiman, Abdul Rahman Hussain, Saleh Al Sudais. All these guys are done with the question number 3. So we are moving towards the next question. The next question, Amin Mazen is also done. That's good, Amin. Now the next question is question number 4. In the question number 4 is saying, what does a database management software enable you to do? What does a database management software enable you to do? Means what we can do with the help of database management system. What we can do with the database management system. What we can do with the help of DBMS. What is DBMS? DBMS is a short form for the database management system. It's a database management system or software. So what does DBMS allow us? What does database management system allow us or software allow us? So this is the short form of database management software. I write it here for you to understand what does DB stands for. DB stands for database, M for management, and S for software. Everybody should write the question number 4 in their notebook, please. So let me show you the answer for the question number 4. The answer for the question number 4 is on the screen. Answer of question number 4 is telling us that database management program enable us to, okay, what does it do? It allow us a possibility. It allow us a possibility to store, to retrieve, to store, to retrieve and manage a large amount of data. Okay. Store means we are saving it. Retrieve means on the request they will show us that data. Okay, we can get that data. And manage, maintenance, all the maintenance of the data is done by DBMS. So DBMS store, retrieve and manage a large amount of data. Data can be organized in records and files. Yes, data is always organized. Data is always organized. That's good, Hatem. Data is always organized in the form of records and files. Yes. If you see in the school, if you see the scenario of a school, there are files like for class 4, class 5, class 3. There are files according to the class. So there are records according to the class number. Then there are records according to the section. Some students are in class 3A, some are in 4A, some are in 4B. So according to the section, the records and the files are maintained. So data can be organized or saved in records and files. We can create list of telephone numbers and addresses using database management software. Using DBMS, we can create list of telephone numbers and addresses using DBMS For example, if we want to get the number of class 4 students, what do? We just have to put some instruction in the database management system, and we will get the number of every student of class 4, 5, or whatever class we are going to search. We can get the telephone number and the addresses. So in that way we can search whatever we want to search. For example, we want to search how many students in the class 4 getting the marks higher than 95. So in this way, the software will find out how many students in the class 4 got the marks higher than 95. So it can easily be found. These things can easily be found by the database management system. We can find out the telephone number, the addresses, okay, everything we can check out from the database. So I am repeating the point. Everybody should try to write it without the mistake. Take your time to write it. Take your time to write it and try to write it without a mistake. Database management software or database management system is called DBMS. It's a short form of database management system. Adam was asking a question. This is a nice question from the Adam. Adam was asking that DBMS is application software or system software. It's application software. Omar Mohammed, Ahmadullah Maiman, and Ghazir Mohammed also done the question number 4. Shall we move to the next one? Or you guys are done with the question 4? Or you are doing it right now? Okay, Nawaf is also done. That's good. Excellent, Adam. Tafim Zaman is done. Okay, okay, Mohammed. Take your time to write it. Okay, Hatem, take your time to write it. It's okay. Fahad Dani is done. That's good. Okay, so there are some more questions, but these are the short questions. But right now we are near to the end of the period, so we are stopping it here till question number 4. We are stopping it here till question number 4, and we will continue that question answer session in the next class along with the new lesson. So those questions are very short questions. These questions which we wrote, they are available in the book, and they are the long questions. But the questions which I made for you, these are one of the most shortest questions. We will do that questions in the next class. So we are stopping it here because the time of the period is about to be end in less than 10 seconds. And we will meet in the next class, inshallah. There is assignment for you available in the class light. Everybody open that assignment. Okay. And you guys can do the assignment.